Hello, 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 and welcome back. I'm Kelly, also known as the Eclectic Empath, and it is Tuesday, which means it's time for Toxic Tuesdays. Today we are going to talk about the narcissist and their tree of low-hanging fruit. All right. First, we're going to start out by giving a little bit of a background. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click that bell because I upload almost every day. And be sure to check out my playlist regarding toxic relationships. All right, now that we've done that, a narcissist or somebody with narcissistic traits oftentimes relies on narcissistic supply or fuel, depending on what you want to call it. Just like the gasoline that you put in your car or the food that you put in your body, the narcissist requires energy. And the way that they get that energy is by sucking it out of empathic people. When a narcissist is in a relationship, they do not follow lists of boundaries. They don't want to hear boundaries from you. They want to be able to do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they see fit to do it, and they don't want any lip from you, okay? One of the things that they do as a result of that is they like to keep around a harem of people that they can go to for additional supply. You may or may not know that these people exist. But more likely than not, if they want to maximize that supply, you will at least know some of the people in their harem, some of those low-hanging fruit. These are people. It could be an ex. It could be somebody that they just flirt with. It could be an online relationship. Narcissists love to have online relationships because it requires so little effort. They will have these people in their lives, and you're not really sure of their capacity usually, why the fuck they're keeping these people around, because they're not really fully present usually. They're kind of on-off friends, they're occasional friends, but the narcissist has to keep them. Even if it causes rifts in your relationship, you'll find that they're secretly seeing them when you're not looking, but they'll let you know because ultimately they need your supply, which they get from upsetting you or from making you feel jealous or anything like that. That is their supply. So they keep these people around so that they can continue to abuse you with these people. And so that when they ultimately decide to take a break from you or to discard you or to get mad at you and give you the silent treatment for a couple days, because that's one of their very fun tactics that they like to use as well, they'll refer back to their little low-hanging fruit that they can go pick off the tree for however long they need them. Okay? The reason that we call them a harem is because it's a group, but the reason, and because the narcissist is kind of like their leader. And the reason that we call them low-hanging fruit is because the narcissist is very lazy, and the narcissist doesn't like to put a lot of energy into relationships. So if the narcissist walks up to, for instance, a fruit tree, which I just so happen to have a drawing of, kicking it old school. If a narcissist walks up to a fruit tree and they see these fruit way up here and they have to reach way high up, they're going to say, no way. They want stuff that's right in front of their faces. Doesn't matter if it's bruised up, if it's ugly, maybe it's got worms hanging out of it. It doesn't matter. As long as it's still a viable piece of fruit that they can still get that fuel from, they'll take it. And maybe they'll keep a bunch around. It's less maintenance, you see. And it's less energy. And narcissists don't have a lot of energy, or they really just don't like to work. They're really, really lazy people, in addition to a lot of other ugly traits. So what does this mean for you? It means that if you're involved with one of these people, they're fucking toxic, plan your escape. Or better yet, let them discard you. Because at least then you'll probably have a little more time to get away from them before they start trying to hoover you. And they will hoover you, suck you back in. If you get out of the relationship, I guarantee you they're going to be trying to get a hold of you. If they let you go, you might have a little bit of a respite period, but they will be back. That's one guarantee. Get out of the relationship and don't look back. Never look back. Don't ask yourself if you did the right thing. If somebody is toxic, you're doing the right thing by getting the fuck out of Dodge. If somebody isn't making you feel good, get out of it. You don't deserve that. You deserve better than that. And when I say don't look back, I mean don't question yourself. Don't second guess what your decision was. And for fuck's sake, do not stalk them on social media. Do not have mutual friends that you talk about this person with. Fuck it. Get rid of the people who are mutual. And I know that sounds impossible, but it's possible. And it's necessary. Getting out of a relationship with a narcissist is not like getting out of a relationship with a normal person. You're dealing with somebody who's deeply disturbed and damaged. You're not going to fix them. They're never going to change. They will continue to fuck with you. Oh, they might reel you back in for a while, and you might have a return of that golden period that you did in the very beginning. And if you're not familiar with the cycle of abuse or some of the terms that I'm using, please go back in my playlist and look for toxic terms. Look for toxic relationships as a playlist as well. Or you can hit me up in the comments section down below, or you can send me an email at authenticempath@outlook.com. I'm on here putting myself out here because I want one person to get a message from me and not make the same mistakes I did. Because I made these mistakes, and now I'm spreading my wisdom on to you. If you're in one of these relationships, get the hell out. If you're being triangulated by somebody like this, who's using these people to make you feel a certain way, get out. It's not worth your time. It's not worth the effort, and they are never going to change. There is somebody who loves you in this world. May not speak for much, but hey, we can do this. If you need some help, hit me up. We'll do this together. I wish you all the luck in the world, and know that you deserve better. Love and light. Oh, and to the narcs out there, we're getting by just fine.